Okay, guys, good afternoon for everybody. Today we are we are talking about time. I'm introduce myself. I'm here speaking to you practice English in other languages. My name is Leandro. I'm good student of technology. I like to do data science, and I work with this. I here practicing English to become more fluent, to because my like this is, English, but I like to practice the other things, other languages. Fine. For my job, for my hobby, I like to read the books and watch movies and travel. I live in Santo André, São Paulo, in Brazil. I'm not married, don't have children, don't have pets. Okay, that's it, guys. Please, Anna, can you introduce yourself? Yes.
Okay. Hello, I am Ana Paula. I live in São José do Rio Preto, São Paulo. I am married. I have 2 kids, but they don't live with me. I work as a chemistry teacher. I've been retired since February 2020. And after that, I started to study English. And in 2022 or one, I don't remember, I I studied English a lot every day, all the time, and because the pandemic, I had to stay all the time here at home. And now I started doing different things. And sometimes I attended the immersion, English immersion, because I like so much to speak in English. And I think that's it about me. How about you, Malu?
Hello, guys. I'm Maria Luisa, but everyone calls me Malu. I'm 25 and I live in Alvinópolis, Minas Gerais. It's a really small town. I'm an account manager today, and I don't know. I have a dog called Fred. Um, I started on Talk and Talk community this month, and I'm really loving the conversation classes. And on my free time, I like to, I don't know, watch movies, go out with my friends. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
So, Malu, your time, please.
Sure. So hello everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Christian Jimenez. I am from Bolivia. However, I currently live in Curitiba, Paraná, Brazil. I got relocated 2 years ago to Brazil because of a job opportunity. So I had been living in Sao Paulo the last year, but we decided to move to Curitiba the last year as well. So I am living here now. I've been participating on Talk and Talk conversation for I think for 2 years. Now I am trying to improve my English because I want to find a new job opportunity abroad. I work as a full stack software developer, so I have to take advantage of that because I know that there are a lot of opportunities for that area or for that field. In my leisure time, I really enjoy learning new languages. I use Talk and Talk for practicing English and practicing as well French. Today I'm trying to learn French on my own. So I participate in French conversation here in Talk and Talk as well. As well, I really love playing football, watching TV, watching different series with my wife. I am married. I don't have children. I think that's it. A little bit about me. It's a pleasure, guys.
My pleasure. Okay. Can we start, Christian? The first question, please. What do you like to do on the weekends?
So, We normally go every single Saturday to the church because we are Adventist. That's our religion. I don't know if you have heard about it. So Saturdays is our Sabbath. So we have to go to the church and participate on the church activities. So every single Saturday we go to the church. We participate there. There are some times that we have to go to our core because we are part of a Adventist choir. It's so cool because I really enjoy singing as well. Um, then I think in Sundays we try to plan different activities like going to different places, like going to the shopping or visiting different parks, natural parks here in Curitiba, because here in Curitiba there are a lot of parks for visiting. There are too many parks, and it's also for us. After that, there are some times that we just stay at home, watching series, practicing as well English together with my wife. I used to play football when I lived in Sao Paulo. But then when I moved here, I didn't find a group for playing. So I need to find another group here. I think that here in the south of Brazil, Brazilians don't have that passion for football. I don't know why, because I already found a group, but they cannot fill the list, for example. And in Sao Paulo, it was kind of easy to fill the list for playing football. I don't know why, but I realized that. That's it. What about you, Anna? What do you think?
Uh, yeah, in my case, it's more or less the same because my husband and I go to the church on Sunday in the morning, and I like to watch movies with my husband, and my husband loves soccer, and on Sunday we watch soccer because my husband, I don't know, refer to Palmeiras, and most of the time we watch the game, the soccer game. And I like so much to visit my niece because my niece has two kids, and I love to play them. And for me, it's the most time or weekend because I love them. And yeah, sometimes my husband and I travel because my daughter and my son live in another city. And when we can, we visit them. And I like so much to enjoy with my friends because sometimes my husband plays the guitar at the bar, and we are going to listen him, and that's it. I think that's it. How about you, Malu?
It's not much different from you guys, but I also love soccer. More of cheering than playing actually, but I do it constantly. I like to, I don't know, I like to actually rest and sleep a lot because I work so much during the week. So when it's the weekend, I just want to sleep, 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 sleep a lot. But I love to be in contact with nature. So it's really good when I can go to some like waterfall close next to here. I don't know, swimming pools too. And I just like to walk with my boyfriend here on the nature, walk with my dog, and do something like different to eat. I don't know, some recipe I see on Instagram. I don't know. I like to try new things like that, but mostly I really just rest because I need that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Malu. But on my weekends, I like to go take a nap after the lunch because my weekdays is I'm inspired because I study, working, I have a lot of activities. But I like to sleep more in the morning on Saturday or Sunday. But I'm still some guilty because I like to go off too. And it's common to me go to the market, to the fair, buy the fruits and in the morning, in the morning, and we eat, I don't know, pastel. I don't know pastel. It has pastel in English, but that's it.
I think there is not. I think it's
Yeah,
pastel.
yeah, pastel. Yeah, I like to eat pastel with cheese in meat and buy my fruits from my week, like bananas and apples and some vegetables. And when it's possible, I go to some event on my city, like shows or some public events. I like to go, and if it has sun, it's a sunny day. I like to walk on parks. In my city have many parks in the neighborhood. Around my city have parks too to go. Some activities on outdoors I like to have. Uh, only by myself or with some friends or some relatives. I have a uncle that's like I like so much, and when it's possible, I go to a park to walk and talk about our week. And that's it, guys. Let's go to the second question. What people do you like to do with activities with? Anna, can you answer that?
Yeah. In my case, as I am a retired person and I do physical exercise on weekdays because I didn't do physical exercise on weekends. And my husband works yet, and I had to do physical exercise most of the time alone. I sometimes I invite my friends. Oh, my friend, let's walk with me. But oh my God, it's very difficult to incentive my friends to walk with me. I like to walk 3 times a week near my house at the park, and I am by myself, and I think it's possible to think about my life, to appreciate the nature, the people, and I think it's a good time for me. I do yoga as well, and I do in group, and yeah, I do physical exercise with my mom, with my son. My son is a physical exercise teacher, I don't know. And he lives in Ubatuba, and we do physical exercise online twice a week. And I do with my mom. My mom lives with me. My mom has 85 years old, and she does physical exercise with me. And yeah, during the pandemic, my husband and I walked together and ride a bike together. But after that, my husband doesn't like to do a lot of exercise, and I have to go by myself. And, yeah, that's it.
That's amazing. You deserve to have fun in the retirement. You work it a lot. Yes, now it's time to have fun. I like to go to park But it's a kind of thing that I like to do alone. I like to have someone to share my guests. Because that is I usually invite my uncle to go with me when it's possible in share. I don't have more activities to do with people. I usually going to the gym, but practicing and swimming. Yeah, I do like go to the gym, practice exercise with I mean, I forgot the name, but uh, take the I don't without that. Huh? Yeah, I do like it. I like more practicing with some activity like swimming. Yes, but it's not the thing that is possible to do with friends. Spouse. Yeah, I only go in practice, go from my home, because that I like to go to take a travel and go to the beach with some people. I like to go with my family too. Like I said about pandemics, I was living alone when it started pandemic, and uh, I feel sad, and because that I returned to live with my parents now again. And now I'm enjoying living with my parents. When possible, we go to the beach together and doing some activities. I know I will live alone again in the future, but now I'm enjoying living with my parents. Uh, that's it. I like to practice some ping pong with my friends in my street. Yeah, I have friends here. And on weekends we have a table tennis to practice ping pong. So when it's sunny day, and have children in the parents and my colleagues that live in here. I live, my parents live with the same house that I was a child, and I know everybody here. It's possible to have some activities with my neighbors. That's it, guys. And you, Christian?
So in my case, obviously, I really enjoy going to this kind of activities with my family, with people that I love. But sadly, we live in another country and we are kind of new here in Curitiba, so we don't have a lot of friends yet. It's gonna be a process, we understand that. But nowadays, I would say that the most important person in my life is my wife because we share everything. Um, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy sharing that kind of activities with her, and that's enough for me. I'm not the kind of person who likes who that of having a lot of friends. I don't need a lot of friends in my life. I just need people who I can trust, and obviously my wife is one of them, and my family as well. But as I said, my family is not here. And that's it. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Christian. And you, Mother?
It depends on the kind of activity. Like to walk with my dog and my father and my father. I like to have long conversations with my mom. She's a very smart woman. Um, I like to, I don't know, drinking a beer with my friends on the weekends. And yeah, it depends on the kind of activity to know who's the right people that I love to do it with.
Thank you, thank you. Maru, can you what's the third question? Is there any place where you love to visit in Japan? Maru, the third
Sorry?
question? Ah, you can hear me? The
Okay, now yes.
third question. Is there any place you like to visit in your free time?
A lot. So Minas Gerais is a really big and beautiful country, state actually. But as I said, I really like nature, waterfalls. So there are a lot of small cities here that I'd like to go. I don't know. I don't know if you know these small towns, but Lapinha da Serra, Milho Verde, São Tomé das Letras, those are really magical cities that I'd love to go. Like on the weekend, I would love to do that.
Amazing. I like a lot south of Minas Gerais. I was there in the last week visiting my granddad. I was in Pouso Alegre, Borda da Mata. This,
Yeah, I know.
I was there drinking a beer with my granddad on the municipal market. I like to go when I have time visiting my granddad. I have an aunt there, and I like to pass some time talking things and have a lunch together. I was there in the same day. I have going on in the morning this Sunday, and in the late at night I returned. It's not so far because it's two and a half hours to go. I like a lot is one thing that in here on in my city is not so far to the beaches. I like to go to the beaches too, and in 1 day or 2 days, I spend 1.5 hours to go to the beach is more next. Uh, but I liked it so much going to the beach on Ana Paula have it have the sun is Ubatuba. I like a lot this place. Yeah, when I have more time to go and spend, I like to have some camping, pressing camping in there. It's amazing. It's places that I like to visit some places on my city here. Have a park, a central park. I like to go to spend time. Yeah. Sometimes I only go to see the nature. That's it. It's amazing for me. And the next, Anna, you answered. Have you answered that? Okay, go ahead.
In my case, I have a lot of free time, and I really would like to live in Ubatuba. And one day I am going to do that. Probably in 2 years, yeah, I believe. And for me, I when I have free time and my husband has as well, we are going to travel. Most of the time, we are going to visit my son in Ubatuba. And I like to travel with my friends as well. And for me, it's the best place to travel to the beach. I don't know why, but I think for me it's the best place. I like so much to the mountain, to the nature as well. And I like so much to travel to Minas Gerais. Next weekend, I am going to travel to BH because I have two friends and they live there. And I have a birthday. And yeah, but in my free time, yeah, if I can, I am going to travel to the beach. Yeah. How about you, Christian?
So in my case, as I already said, we really enjoy going to visit the parks here in Curitiba because there are a lot. As well, we really enjoy visiting new restaurants. We love Brazilian food. We love Brazilian rodízios, uh, because I really really enjoy eating. Well, it's the only thing that we can do in our free time, because we don't have too much free time during the week. We just have the holidays on Sundays, so we don't have so many opportunities for traveling to another places. We would like to visit the beaches here in Paraná. We're gonna go to Florianopolis in 2 months. I think that's a beautiful place. But after that, we don't have too much opportunities for traveling, just in our vacation time. In our vacation time, we really enjoy traveling to another countries. I think this year we are gonna travel to the United States, because we love that place. We already went there, but United States is so big. I don't know if I can compare with Brazil, but in the United States there are a lot of states as well, and too much cities for visiting. That's it. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Lucian. Okay, the number four. Is there an activity that you usually do with your friends or family? Christian, you talked about your family, your family, your parents is from Bolivia. You are only your with your family, your sons and wife here. Don't have a lot of friends, but
Mhm.
have something that you like to to
Sure.
do it.
Actually, we have someone here. It's my wife's uncle. He lives here in Curitiba, by the way. But we don't have that strong relationship with him. So in my case, I avoid planning or making plans with him because he's the kind of person who always cancel your plans at the last time. It's almost the time for doing something, and he sent you a message. Oh, I cannot do it. Let's move the time. Let's move the day, and I don't like that. But by the way, when I lived in Sao Paulo, I lived in the same country that my brother lives. My brother lives in Hortolândia, Sao Paulo. So we used to spend a lot of time together because obviously they are my family, my brother and my sister-in-law. We used to sorry, we used to prepare barbecues together. We used to spend a lot of time as well. We used to play table games. I don't know if that's the word in English. We really enjoyed playing Catan. I don't know if you know that game, Catan. Um, that's it. We used to spend a lot of time with my brother and my sister-in-law when we were living in Sao Paulo.
Thank you. And you, Malu, have some activities that you like
It's
to
not,
do?
it's not much different than what I've said. With my friends, I like to, I don't know, go to parties, drink some beer, enjoy nature sometimes. But with my family, we just like to be in the house, cooking, drinking, and talking to one another. That's it.
I like to. I'm same like you. I guess with my parents or my the family, we like to have meetings and eat a lot, and barbecue and drink in these things. I like it. It's amazing. With friends, I have a lot of my friends more 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 near than to me. I like is everybody have your things to do. If everything ever is a wedding, yes, and have family to it's some have some difficulty to have a meetings with my friends, but when once or twice a year we have a meeting to eat pizza in talk and spend some time together, but it's not common. I like to go with my like I said, I have one uncle that my I have more proximity. When he have time, I go to we go together some bar to spend time and for me that is that I don't have more friends to spend time. Yeah, only to talk and on phone or send some messages, but to spend time is nowadays is difficult. Uh, Ana Paula, and you retired. I hope you better than me.
Yeah, in my case, when my kids lived with me, we did most of the things together, and to swim, to have lunch, to have dinner, to do barbecue, and to travel together, always. But nowadays, most of the things that I do with my friends and my husband as well. And um, we are going to travel and to listen to music together at the bar, to drink beer, and to enjoy our time. And I like so much to travel with my friends, and I think it's a good time nowadays because uh, for me it's very difficult to meet with my daughter and my son together, and I believe this situation happens twice a year because the Ubatuba is very far away from here, and when it's possible, we we are together. And in August, my daughter is getting married, and I think it will be a excellent moment with all my family. And I think that's it. I like for me the I like so much when I am on the beach with my husband, my daughter, my son-in-law, and my daughter-in-law. I think for me it's the best moment in my life. Yeah.
Thank you, Ana. Okay, the next question, like this. Uh, when being alone more advantageous than being in a group? Yeah, to do some activities, yeah, in this context. When being alone is better. What's your opinion, Ana?
In my case, I think when you are living a bad moment, I think for me, last month I lived the bad moments in my life, and I prefer a lot to stay by myself and to think about my life and my problems, my emotions, my feelings. I think it's good, at least until you put your emotions in order. Because I think it's good when you have a person, a friend to share our problem, our situation. But I think when you are living the bad moments, for me, it's good when you can think about that and uh, to stay with myself. For me, it was very important to live the moment with me. But I think when we are going to travel or you want to enjoy this time, I think it's very good when you have a friends to share this moment, and I think it's good. Yeah.
Great. I agree with you. Sometimes we need to be by yourself. When you, I feel the same when I have some, um, for example, when I was unemployed, I tried to be by myself, to think about my things, and I do like to be with. It's like a shame for me. I don't know. I know. Conscience is not is it is not true. But for my feelings, I'm so sad and like ashamed. These things. I'd like to be with others. I try to be by myself, thinking what strategy I need to use to be better. But I like to do some activities to by myself alone. For example, I like to go to the cinema alone. For me, it's a thing that I go to the cinema to see the movie. I like to talk. It's not a thing that I like to go with the friends or friends or something. It's a thing that I like to go alone, to cinema or to some kind of trip. I like to go alone when I try to discover a new place and some adventures. I'd like to go with people because it's kind of it's possible to have some confusion or arguments. I don't like to go to some place. I like to go. I need to go. And because that I have had some problems when I trip that I didn't enjoy been going with one person, and I like to go alone sometimes. That's it about this question for me. And you, Christian, what do you think about this question?
So I think that depends completely on the person or the kind of person you are. As I already said, I am not the kind of person who really like having a lot of friends or a person who enjoy being surrounded by people. But it's important to as well to have some persons that maybe they could help you in some situations. But in my personal opinion, I always thought that it's important to not depend on other people because you don't know how long they are gonna be there for you, and they don't know if they are gonna fail at they're gonna fail in something or they are gonna hurt to you. So I prefer being alone and do all of the things or planning my own things alone, or obviously with my wife. Um, and obviously there are another kind of person who enjoy having friends, and maybe they have created a good group of friends where you have more confidence. You can count of them all the time that you want, and obviously that can happen. In my case, I don't have that kind of group yet, so I just trust and I just depend on me and my family, but my family is not here, so that's it. That's my opinion.
Good question. Your opinion, Mother.
I think it's a little bit of everything that you said. I think sometimes our social battery is really low, and not because we're sad or anything, but we just want to spend some time in our presence. I like I don't know, maybe sometimes I just like to watch movies by myself. For example, my boyfriend likes action movies and he doesn't like subtitles on the movies. I like them and I like fiction action movies. So we just, you know, sometimes I just like to watch things that I like and he doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. It depends on your mood, on your social battery. Not only when you're sad or going through some difficult time.
Okay, so I'm only here that like Star Trek. I like to watch Star Trek alone because no one more like this. Okay, let me see the sixth question. What do you do to keep your mind calm after a busy day? Hmm. Sometimes we have a busy day, we're totally tired. What do you do to keep calm, to recover your battery? What do you think about it? Malu,
Me? Malu, go ahead. Sorry.
Malu. Yeah.
I like to meditate sometimes, and just sleep, take a nap, and just to rest my mind and turn off my mind of everything. And probably eating something that I like to, be happy.
Yeah, I feel sometimes I need to appreciate some sweet. I was sad, but not good for health. Don't get to me, okay? But do you know, ladies and gentlemen, I I lit a can of late condensado, but not good. Answer this. I like to pass some time with by myself. I try to do meditation, but don't work with me. I reach it a lot. I guess take a nap if works for me, or watch some movies, some series, or play video games works that good for me. Recharge my mind. I guess to be more calm and try to don't think in problems for a few times. Uh, and I like to take a bath, yeah, take a shower. Mm, I like a lot to be more relaxed with in a day when I have a lot of problems to think. Yeah, this works for me. And for you and Paul. Number six.
In my case, when I worked and I had a busy day, most of the time I walked on the street, and for me it worked a lot because I don't know, I could relax. And when I arrived here at home, I take a shower. After that, I do meditation, and for me, it was good. And I didn't know the essential oils, but I believe nowadays I smell essential oils, and for me, it works a lot. And I can relax, and I can sleep all day night. And when I work, I walk on the street. Yeah.
Amazing, Anna. I don't like walk on the streets here because my street is so so ugly. Yeah, is the walkway is short. We have a lot of here have a lot of cars. Have a loud and noisy, and I just like to walk here on the street. If I would like to be more stressful, I walk on the street. Which I like a lot to walking, but I need to go to some park and place with nature to walk. It's not so, it's not next, it's not next or closer by me. I need to take some transport to go to the place and become. But it's fast. And you, Christian, what do you do to keep your mind calm after this day? In particular.
Nowadays we try to go to the gym with my wife after our jobs. We try to go every single day during the week from Monday to Friday. After that, we are studying English together. I am trying to teach her English, but that time is not that easy because I need to think a little bit more because I have to read some grammar rules and try to transmit that information to my wife. So I get a little bit tired, but I understand that it's just a matter of time because it's not gonna be like that all of the time. Um, and I learn a lot of by teaching, so it's so important as well. I think that those are the only kind of activities that I currently have. As well, when there is a football match of my team that I am fan of. By the way, I am fan of the team, a Bolivian team called Bolivar. Bolivar. So Bolivar is playing the Copa Sudamerica, Copa Libertadores. And I really enjoy watching the football matches here on TV. And I had the opportunity to go to the stadium the last year because Bolivar played with Atlético Paranaense, and Bolivar defeated the Atlético Paranaense, and that's it.
Or, but it's good activity to go to the school. I remember when I go to the school. I'm not a fan of football, of soccer, but I have a time that I go in the stadiums. Here, is a good activity. When you go, you're part of partners, right? We have a lot of people. It's amazing. It's good activity. Uh, okay. I guess I have more time for my questions. Rana, can you choose one question to answer?
Question 8 or 7? 7.
Go ahead. One. Choose one.
Uh,
7 to 10.
yeah. How to balance work, studies, and leisure. In my case, when I worked, it was very, very difficult to balance with things, work, studies, and leisure. I am proud of some people, and it's possible to do that because I think the people is happier when people can be balanced because I think it's necessary to balance three things. And when I worked a lot. I didn't have time to enjoy and to relax. And nowadays, I think most of the people think about that, and I think it's important to do that. Work and studies, I think it's necessary to study, to learn more and more, and later, I think it's necessary. I remember when I, oh my God, I, I took my son. He played soccer, and the soccer teacher said, Ana Paula, when you are relaxing, you are bringing, I don't know, thoughts, because I took my text to correct, and I think it's not necessary to do that because your life is more important than work all the time. But nowadays I can enjoy my life and you relax and you do everything I didn't do when I worked. But my advice is enjoy your life because the life is flying a lot, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, and you, Christian. Can you answer that?
Is it the number 8?
This is the number 7, but you can choose some.
Okay. Well, I wanna answer the 7 one. We, me and my wife, we try to create a good balance of working on our personal life as well. But nowadays we are so focused on our goals. We want to achieve. We have set big goals for our life. So we understand that maybe nowadays we don't have the time or we don't have so many opportunities for leisure. But we understand as well I said in my last answer that it's just a matter of time. In the future, it's gonna change a lot because we are starting so hard this nowadays. And we try to create that balance, but we don't have a lot of opportunities to create that. So nowadays, I think that we have more activities like working, studying, that it's kind of tiring the most of the time. But I think it's important because in order to get our dreams done, we have to do that effort.
This is amazing. You have a wife that supports you in this. Yeah. I like it good for achieving your goals. In my case, I have some difficulty because I have a lot of things that I like to do and things that I need to do, and I don't have energy to do all. When I have focus, I'm being focused in a thing that I need to do, and I don't have more energy to do the other things. For example, if I'm inside in some studies, I need to study that, and my work's not so good. Because that I need to go to the work and expend more energy in my work, and I don't have energy to study, and I need more time to have a research. That's great for me because that I always ask the of the others to try to manage my time with more research, you know. But usually I spend more my energy in the work, and I spend some a third of my day in the studies. Yeah, in the rest of time I need to sleep, sleep because that weekends I guess is the time that I go to try to recharge my energy. That's it. But I would like to be more. I know many people that change the activities with facilities and go to work, go to study, go to lecture, but have the same problem. I guess practicing some sport is helping me. Yeah, it helped me if to be more to have more. It's crazy because I expend energy in sports, but I have more energy to do other things. That's good. That's very good. Okay, guys, I will finish the presentation on YouTube. Okay.